What is up people, welcome back to another tutorial, and today I'll be breaking down how I made this crazy R&B sample. And yeah, that's it, let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, this is the finished sample. Let me play it for you guys. Okay, so that was the whole sample. I'm gonna break it down piece by piece. So first of all, I started off with this preset from Analog Labs, and I made this chord progression. I'll play it without effects. So that's all chord progression. For the effect, I put an EQ on it. It looks like this. Because the high ends were a bit harsh. Okay, so then I put on Abbey Road's chamber stereo. So it sounds a little bit more spacious. For the second sound, the bass, I used Zebra. I picked the preset and tweaked it a little bit. The bass dry sounds like this. It's a really plucky bass, you know. For the effects, I put on an EQ to take out a little bit of the low muddy frequencies, and I put on Apex Vintage Exciter Stereo to make it a little bit more present in the mix. For the third sound, I picked the lead also from Zebra, and I played this top melody. Without the effects, it sounds like this. For the effects on the lead, I put on Apex Vintage Exciter Stereo again to make it a little bit more present. Put on Abbey Road's blades for some extra room in the mix, and an EQ to cut out a little bit of the high frequencies. For the next lead, I copied over the other lead with the other sound. It's a sine wave. For the effects on it, I only put the EQ. Take out the low end, because it is kind of muddy. So those are the four main parts of the melody. Together they sound like this. Then I found this vocal on Splice. Without effects, it sounds like this. At this part, it became a little bit too loud, so I've automated the volume, so it stays like at the same volume level throughout the whole track. For the effects on the vocal, I just did an EQ with a really harsh low cut and a really harsh high cut. And Abbey Road's blades. For the real sounding reverb. Then I found this vocal on Splice as well. And then on the master, I added Abbey Road's blades stereo. So it sounds more spacious, more like a sample. I really like this effect. And I added a sound shifter pitch stereo. I pitched it down to 200 semitones. And that's the finished sample. And now I'm gonna break down a beat I made to this sample. I slowed it down and pitched it down. For the intro, I added this bass. It's from ARP 2600. For the drums, I started off with a bass. It's kind of a saturated 808. I added a kick underneath. I sidechained the kick to the 808. I added one snare. On every second snare, there's also a snap underneath. Then I added a head. Just a simple pattern. I added a second head. It pans from left to right. I added a reversed open head. And a second open head. Really simple. And that's how the whole beat sounds. And with the melody it sounds like this. And yeah, that's it. It's actually a simple beat with a few sounds and nothing more. Thank you for watching and let me know what you want in the next tutorial. And I'll be seeing you guys. Peace.